This is Joseph Powelson. When he was 4 years old, he and his family moved to Sioux City. Growing up, Joseph and his family lived in extreme poverty, moving from shelter to shelter. When he was older, believing he had no other options, Joseph joined a gang. He started doing drugs, which led to selling drugs to make ends meet.
The first time that I started drugs, I inquired it from a friend. We used to get high to block out, the pain that we were going through. I started to sell drugs. I sold them to people to provide for my family. I was in poverty. I couldn't get a job. I was already a felon at a very young age, and it didn't stop there. I just got further into it. It started to get darker and darker. I went to prison for selling meth. They gave me a 25-year sentence. They suspended it to 10 years. I did 4 on that 10, and during that time, I was invested into me. The selfishness, going to prison didn't stop the drug selling because it happens in prison. I didn't want to get out and change. I just wanted to get out, and I wanted to be able to look in the mirror and understand who I was becoming, and I couldn't. I wanted to be something different, but I held these chains on me. These chains was all around me, and it was killing me. I knew it was hard to breathe because of the weight of the sins that I carried with me.
When Joseph was in jail, he began reading his Bible every day. Then, he began watching Sunnybrook services on TV.
I seen Sunnybrook on TV in jail. That's the first time I had seen it. It had popped on. And every day I was just in my Bible regardless if Sunnybrook was on. But when Sunnybrook did come on, I had knew that was a sign that it was powerful. The weekend I got out, they called my name. They told me to pack up, and it was like a Mack truck was taking off my chest. And the next day we were at Sunnybrook, I told God, you let me out of here and I'm gonna go stop by the church, and I was going to pay my respects.
Joseph got connected with the Sunnybrook Hope Center and received food and other necessities for him and his family. He then got connected with the Walk With Me program, where he met his volunteer coach, Sean Rowland.
Sean Rowland, he reached out to me. He helped me out with my children. He's brought in diapers to me. He's picked me up. We went to lunch. He just listened to my story, and he didn't judge me. He opened his arms to me and my children.
My first impression was he was very humble. He was very excited to get his life started again. He's very entrepreneurial, so he had several business ideas that he was talking about, engaging in immediately, so he could support his family.
I have a really good job now. I have a home. My children are healthy, going to school. Being a father for my children is epic. It's paramount. Just waking up in the morning and hearing kids in my house, that's something I've never heard. And for me, that's paradise. I want to be a better version of myself, I want to learn every day. I want to open up doorways. I want to start a program and help out people that are in similar situations like myself. The hope for my future is being somebody that somebody can depend on.
Joseph has a solid foundation, and he embraced that. He knew he had the support behind him through Sunnybrook and through others. He is a man of God, and he is a family man to take care of his family, and he wants to be a positive contributor to society, and he's doing that.
Joseph lives in Sioux City with 4 of his children and 1 grandchild. He works at a plasma center in town as a phlebotomist. Joseph's dream is to start a nonprofit that teaches life skills to young men growing up in poverty in the same community where he grew up.
I'm free. I'm free on the inside and I'm free on the outside. That is something that I work every day. They only say that there's only one way you can be free, and that's giving your life to Christ, to Jesus. And that's what I did.